Hello and welcome once again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. This is Policy of Madness. Last time we started our run through the Cloakwood. This time is going to be pretty much more of the same. But I think I left some, stuff down here. So we're going to go pick this up first. And I think there's some more down here. I was so eager to kill things before my potion ran out that I just neglected to loot the bodies. But we're gonna do that right now. I am now caught up on Angels as far as where Snark Squad is, and now it's a little bit boring because they, I'm capable of watching an episode, a night or, two a night, depending on how much spare time I have. And, oh wow, okay. Definitely didn't expect that. Good thing I killed everything. My saves are really good. Okay. They are going much more slowly because they have to create commentary and so forth. So, kind of to fill the time, I went back and rewatched a couple of earlier episodes from the first and second season, kind of just skipping around. And I realized that what I said before about the writing being incredibly lazy is absolutely true. We'll probably be doing 2 areas today, just like we did last time. Because there's just frankly not much to these areas. Oh. Okay. Dread wolves. We're gonna kill them. And that would be the other guy. One of them wanted to rescue his girlfriend. One of them wanted to rescue his girlfriend, and the other one wanted to kill wyverns. And this is the other one. Okay, that was simple. What else we got? Brown bears.
Tell me all about it.
We're gonna kill them too. Okay. Let's see if we can do that again. Vita! I love Skull Trap. So there's a section at the end of the second season where the narrative suddenly detours to another dimension. Which is just as ridiculous as it sounds, and it takes forever. I mean, it takes forever. This guy's a druid, as I recall. We're gonna kill him, and it's gonna be easy. Because we're gonna completely shut down all his spells.
Of course.
By casting improved invisibility on ourselves first.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Okay.
Tell me all about it.
What the hell was he doing? Just kind of scampering? I don't understand. Okay. Well, he gives us a nice potion that'll be worth some money, and 1,000 EXP. And, okay, so at the end of the second season, of course this is going to be a gigantic spoiler if you haven't,
Whatever you
I'm
desire.
gonna do the same thing with this guy. If you haven't seen this, you know, really, really old television show.
I'm waiting.
I don't know, my visibility might run out soon.
Don't mess with nature, or it'll mess with you.
Is that all?
Go! Go!
Okay, doesn't matter. He was only worth 120 XP. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Alright.
Tell me all about it.
The narrative goes to another dimension, and it takes forever. It takes like 4 episodes. And this other dimension is kind of rural, I guess you'd call it. There's like a town, and people live a long way from the town, and there's a lot of woodsy areas, and it kind of actually looks like this. And except for the, you know, giant tree house thing, whatever you want to call this. Okay. And, oh, here's another druid.
I'm waiting. Nothing to it.
And just in case you've forgotten, the main character of this television series, Angel,
Civilization seems far, city dweller.
is a vampire. Yeah, Shadow Druids, okay. Man, only 120 XP. As long as we're still shimmering, though, we're gonna go talk to the Archdruid here.
Whatever you
Yeah,
want.
we're gonna kill him too. I think he's worth more than 120 EXP.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Fear and obedience. Yeah, I don't think so. Because there's like jack all that you can do to me while I'm shimmering.
Go!
Okay, well, I threw him into pieces, but... Really? He had a lot of hit points for somebody worth only 120 XP. Okay, well...
What would you like?
This is a nice little pad. Full kitchen. Ooh. We're not going to use those, but we can stash them there. Is that a potion of freedom? Ooh, yes. That's good. We like that. in Los Angeles. You can kind of believe that a vampire would be like hanging out, getting things done, because you know he can be around and during the daytime. He just has to be in the shadows. He can't be in you know, broad daylight. And you know, there's lots of areas in between the oh, was that a brown bear? Ooh, brown bears. Okay,
Tell me all about it. Nothing to it.
we're gonna sunfire them. You can kind of believe that he's, you know, wandering around just, you know, taking care of business, because he's, you know, there's lots of, like, roads that have tall buildings on either side, so he can walk for a long way without ever having to step into the sun. And, you know, the game has this conceit that there's an extensive sewer system that he can use. Aren't they? Yeah.
Whatever you want.
You know, yeah, there's an extensive sewer system that he can use to travel. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of plausible.
I'm waiting.
But when you're talking about an area like this, you know, where you have somebody's homestead here and a little village up here, and there's like nothing in between.
Yes.
It's like the writers discovered that this was really inconvenient. That having a main character who's a vampire, it's really inconvenient to have a story that's set in this rural area.
If you say so.
And so, you know, you'd think that that would be an opportunity for some great writing, right? Because you have to work around this. You have to work around the fact that your main character is a vampire in a rural area. Actually, the writing is terrible. The way they got around this was to simply say that the sun in this other dimension where these demons live, for some reason, doesn't affect vampires. And they came up with some stupid little explanation. He's like, you know, more purely human there, and his vampire side is more purely vampire when it comes out, and you know, it's just complete bullshit. It's just, you know, the writers discovering that their conceit, the conceit of their show, that their main character is a vampire, was suddenly inconvenient, and so they just kind of got rid of it. Lazy ass writing. Can I clear this? Please tell me I can clear this. Ooh, so close. Oh, you are shitting me. So close. Oh, come on. Okay, that's the developer's middle finger. You may not be able to see it. I don't know how well it's going to show up when I convert the file, but there's a little corner right here that I can't explore. Oh my god. Okay. We're going to go down here and kill Peter of the North. One of those druids that we offed. This one. If you're nice to him, he'll tell you about this guy. Peter of the North. Doing weird shit in his cave. I don't think he's a magic user, but I'm gonna prep anyway.
Of course.
I do apologize, but I must assist thee some other time.
Subterranean trees. One of all things. Directions seem odd to you. man, this is it? Just two of them? Okay.
Incurtus. Incurtus.
That was nice. Okay, be quiet. That was a nice little death effect he gave. Death sound effect. Okay.
If that's what you want.
Lazy writing. So, you know, we've moved ourselves into another dimension for no good reason, I might add. They seem to want to introduce a new character, which is fine. I think there are other ways that it could have been done. And they could have made this other dimension look different than they did. But I think that was probably a decision based on what was available for filming. And or who knows, I don't even know what their decision was based on, but what are these? More Dreadwolves? Dreadwolves.
Tell
Okay.
me all about it.
I got enough magic for them. So their solution was to just essentially say that we don't want our main character, to be a vampire anymore. At least not in any significant sense. Not in the sense that, you know, he has vampiric, you know, weaknesses. We're just going to kind of erase that in an extremely contrived way. Very lazy writing. Okay. I think that's probably all there is to that. We'll just explore the rest of this area that we can. You know, not that little corner. We can get here, can't we? Yeah. Okay, be quiet. Yeah, so when your main character's defining characteristics become just inconvenient, just hand wave them away. You wrote yourself into a corner, you don't have to write yourself out of it. Just, you know, ignore the fact that you're in a corner. Very, very lazy. Very disappointing. Especially since everybody, I won't say everybody, but lots of people keep going on about how, you know, the writing is really smart and super clever. Yeah, that's not clever. There are lots of other ways that could have been handled. Which way do I leave to open up the next map? Is it this way? Yes. We're not going to go there yet. We're going to finish getting rid of all of this.
Is that all?
Then we're going to go there. But this won't take long. I think we'll go to the next area this time. Just to fill out the time. This hasn't taken very long. I didn't think it would. Faldorn is over here in this little Stonehenge looking place. Yeah, she's like right here. Kind of an interesting party member. I actually like her. I never pick her up though, because by the time you get here, you're like level 6 or 7. Or at least 5. And if you've been playing the original Baldur's Gate, and you have not been manipulating your rolls to get really good hit points, you're kind of giving yourself on purpose, or doing a no-reload game, like this one maybe. Don't think there's going to be anything over here. Let's not take chances, though. Might need some more dread wolves or something. Nope. Big nothing. Okay.
I'm waiting. Nothing to it.
Whenever I come here, she's always got like half of the hit points of someone like Jaheira, who might have been maximizing her hit point rolls by saving and reloading, like a cheeser. Ooh, but I can clear that. She has a nice little, I think it's summon Dread Wolf, so she can summon a Dread Wolf. That's pretty awesome, actually. That's a pretty nice summon. Okay.
Yes.
Alright. This should be full of wyverns.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Holy shit. Wow, look at this. I've got like barely any magic.
Tell me all about it. Whatever you want.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to kill him. This might be hard. Maybe not too hard. Aw. This shouldn't be hard at all, actually. Yeah. There we go. First of these will be worth, I think, 2,000 gold, and every subsequent one is worth 500.
What was that?
What was that, he says, even though you can clearly see it. It's not like it's hiding.
Just ask.
And there are some nasty critters here, I believe, who have a charm spell. We're definitely going to explore the safe way. Hamadryads? Is that what they're called? As I recall, there's 2 of them. Here's one of them.
Waiting.
First thing we're going to do is that,
Yes.
and we're going to immunize ourselves. Oops, where'd you go? Okay, that was easy.
Tell me all about it. Nothing to it.
Now I believe there's a second one. We just gotta find her and off her too.
I'm waiting.
This will be the area full of wyverns. Well, shit. I thought there was a second one. Maybe there's not. It would be in this region if there was a second one. I thought there were two. Come on, there's gotta be two. There's two, right? Oh shit. Okay. And there will be like soldiers and wyverns, and I hear wyverns.
Yes.
Okay. Weird, but alright.
Whatever you want.
Definitely hear a wyvern there. Baby wyverns.
Tell me all about it, if you say so.
No big deal. Actually, let's do it like this. I didn't hit the other one. Damn. Okay.
Of course.
Skull trap the other one too. Outright death. Look at that. Just outright death. Alright. Here's the wyvern cave.
Yes, if that's what you want.
I still have a good number of spells. No. No. Jesus Christ, come on. That fight barely even existed. It almost wasn't a fight.
Tell me all about it. Whatever you desire.
Alright. Open up the next one. Now, we're gonna rest actually.
Is that all?
take out the wyverns.
Credo. Nothing to it.
We want to get all of them at once. Don't mind if I get surrounded. No biggie. Didn't even run out of mirror images. These things are like hella heavy. And, yeah. It's time to deploy the familiar again. Our familiar bag of holding. No point wasting the familiar's inventory on that. Oh, I already have no items. Okay.
I'm waiting. Whatever you want.
I managed to pick 1 gold for myself. Sounds like spiders in here. Why is that?
Yes.
Whoops. Or like basilisks or something. Okay.
Tell me all about it. Just ask.
And now, my inventory problems are resolved for the moment. Kind of cheap, but whatever. Yeah, it sounds like basilisks. Don't care for that.
What would you like?
Alright.
Prophecies. Alia.
Let's just finish clearing out this area. Shouldn't take too long. Not much to it. Other than that. Probably find some mine guards. And we'll kill them when we do. Should be some baby wyverns across here. What the hell is this? Wraith spider. Do I know what a wraith spider is? Have I ever seen this before? A wraith spider? What is that? How is that different from a regular spider? Will it level drain me? Like a wraith? I mean, is it like a wraith? Oh, I guess we'll never find out with that one. Okay, well they're worth 1400 EXP and they have an interesting death noise, and other than that I have no idea. Okay. Another pack of baby wyverns. I only have one sunfire left. Let's go for it. We'll get right in the middle of them.
Whatever you want. Tell me all about it.
Okay. Not much to that. I remember being super terrified of those on my first couple of playthroughs when I was playing just, you know, not 2-2, not a solo game, just a standard game. And like trying really hard to avoid waking them all up at the same time because I was afraid of them. But they're not that frightening actually. See if I can get both of them in the skull trap. What the hell is that? Okay, well it doesn't matter. I don't know how that worked.
Of course.
Oh, that's probably it. Except for whatever's down there. This game also has kind of lazy writing. And in a similar way to how Angel has lazy writing at times. With a similar mechanism, which is the ancient prophecy. Ancient prophecies are an extremely lazy way to write something. Even modern prophecies are very lazy, like the Harry Potter prophecy. Very, very shortcutty. It's a way to say, okay, well, this person, these events are going to be important. You're just gonna have to take our word for it. You know, ancient prophecy. The ancient prophecy talked about them, therefore they must be important. You know, we're not given a reason to think that these characters and events are going to be important. We're just told that someone else at some point in the past drew that conclusion, and therefore it must be true. I wish the baby wyverns dropped heads. I would definitely tote their heads back and get money for them too. The way to get the best money out of these is actually not to sell them to Thalantir, although he will buy them. I think he gives you 250 gold for them. This game, of course, also has the prophecy of the ball spawn, which actually leads to kind of an interesting and very fun little moment in the game for me when I first realized that this thing that the chanters had been talking about at the very beginning of the game. I mean, the very first 10 minutes of the game in Candlekeep, you can hear this prophecy being talked about by the chanters. And then there came a point when we returned to Candlekeep where I realized that prophecy was talking about me, that I'm a ball spawn. That was a really neat moment for me, actually. But in general, a prophecy is lazy storytelling. We shouldn't really be surprised that Harry Potter did it, because Harry Potter's just lazy from one end to the other. And of course Angel does that too, and it's a way to shortcut getting your readers or viewers or whatever to take what's going on seriously. Instead of getting people invested in the characters and caring about the characters, or maybe as a supplement to getting people invested in caring about your characters, because, you know, not everyone who uses the Ancient Prophecy is a bad writer. But we are told that at some point somebody took this very seriously.
Yes.
You know, because there's an Ancient Prophecy about it. It was important enough for some higher power to... Oh, yeah. How'd that happen? Okay, well, it doesn't matter.
That's what you want.
Yeah, the mine guards. Why are there 5 of them here? That's a very weird configuration. Doesn't matter. I don't think the skull trap will kill them in one go. We'll find out. I think it's going to require more than one skull trap. Or not. Maybe that was me just making shit up. So, you know, what's going on is super important. Because it was important enough for some individual to get a vision from a higher power, or at least use their prophetic powers in such a way that it brought up this particular event. And it's a kind of cheap and lazy way to make something seem important. You know what? I'm gonna want to go over there. Because I'm still convinced that there's a second Hamadryad. I don't want to walk up on a Hamadryad unprepared. I could have sworn there was 2. So we're going to send our wizard eye here to explore this. And I think this is going to be unexplorable, but we're going to try. Yeah. This is this area's middle finger from the developers to me. Ancient Prophecies. Very lazy. You'll notice that in the Great Legends, you know, you never find Ancient Prophecies there.
I'm waiting.
Or if you do, you have your characters
Is that all?
resenting their fate being spelled out for them in advance. Oh.
Yes.
I guess I should loot
Nothing
this.
to it.
I actually think these mine guards carry a big nothing. I think they actually don't carry any treasure. But I'm gonna look. Yeah. Just an armor. Armor's too heavy. I'm not gonna drag it around. Okay. Well, that's it. Next time we will go to the Cloakwood Wine. Get some more nice items. And, no, my lore's not high enough yet. What is my lore? 21. Disliked. This area is really easy. Of course, the last one was also super easy because I am level 11. And I would have come here sooner, except that I needed my reputation to go down before I entered the bandit camp to get that evil dream. The evil dream that gave me horror, which I've yet to use, but which will be useful in the future. Because slow poison is actually completely wordless when you're solo. The poison tick will interrupt your attempt to cast slow poison, like every time. It's almost impossible to cast it, so there's no point in even having it. Horror at least shuts down mages when it works. Of course, improved invisibility does that even better.
Tell me all about it.
But there are times when I might not want to use up all my level 4, spells. Spell castings.
Whatever you want.
In which case, horror is a good substitute. But in order to, lower my reputation adequately, I needed to kill 2 innocent people. And there are, of course, 2 very high-value innocents in this game. One is Chandelar and the other is Drist. And in order to kill Drist, I needed to have both lower resistance and 4 castings of it. I mean, I could have taken lower resistance instead of Sunfire as my first level 5 pick. But that would have been pointless because I would have only had 3. I take these in the order that I do for a reason. I don't really need Melf's Acid Arrow until I get to Drist. Yeah, for every 3 levels, it has to last for another round. So at level 11, it's only actually lasting for 2 rounds. And I needed... Wait a minute now. Every 3 levels, yeah. I needed, in particular, lower resistance and 4 instances of it, which only comes at level 11. So you have to be level 11 to kill Drist, at least the way I do it. And that means that I'm level 11 going through the bandit camp and through this area. So I'm super over-leveled, and that makes this area super easy. But the next area will also be super easy, but in a different way. And there's a little moderate danger there, because there's like 2 wizards that we're going to have to face, but that won't be too bad. Join me then, and I'll show you how we do it. We'll pick up the useful items that we're getting. See you then. Later.